All right. Hello, children's choir families. My name is Juan Acosta. I am Sammy and Ruthie's dad, and I'm here with Miss Myra. And we are going to just talk through the recording process for our Christmas project. And just to be clear, we are only going to record the audio first and then the videos separately on campus in costume. And Miss Myra will be sending out a sign up for that because we will be staggering the times for that. So this portion is really just about the audio. We want to make this as easy as possible and make everybody sound great. So the way this is going to work is that Miss Myra sent out a recording already of her with the accompaniment and her singing along, as well as I think one that was just the accompaniment. Either one of those recordings will work fine with my kids. They're definitely going to sing along with Miss Myra because that's going to be easier for them. And when they do that, you're going to want to put them on headphones. And it is not essential that they're on headphones or earbuds. If you have to play the track with them without like just on speakers, it's doable, but definitely headphones or earphones are preferable. And that way we can capture just their voice, and then I will be editing all of that together. So, and I would recommend, like with my kids, I'm going to start practicing with the headphones on today so that in 4 or 5 days, we might be actually able to do it because I know they're going to be like, wait, what is this? And, that kind of thing. And it's just difficult to sing along with headphones. So like anything in life, it just takes a little bit of practice and patience, and we'll make it work. So I'm going to demonstrate
Good.
on an iPhone. And you are welcome to use an Android. In fact, I will send Miss Myra. I've got 2 links that I set up with the village church with I call the big kids, the adults, and they for both Android and iPhone. But the principle is basically the same. You're going to use your phone's either voice memo if you have an iPhone, or you need to download an app for an Android phone. Voice Recorder is a free one in the App Store, or I guess it's the Play, and it works just as well. And you're going to go into Voice Memo, and you're going to open that up, and you can see I've got a bunch of recordings already done there, multiple takes of things, and it's very simple. On the iPhone, you just literally hit record, and it's going, and you can see it going there. And you want to hold the phone anywhere from like 3 inches to 12 inches away from the student, and you want to kind of have it either a little bit below or a little bit above, not directly in the line, because if you have something like a Christmas, there's a little puff of air that will hit the microphone and then make it sound like something happened to the microphone, like you dropped it or something like that. So you want to keep the microphone, like a hand length away from the kid, from the singer. And then with the headphones on, you're going to sing through the song. You're going to give it like maybe 4 seconds after you're done singing, and then you're going to push stop. What we don't want is you to finish singing and then the song is still going. We hear this because we'll have to then edit that out. So you want to record. And inevitably, you're going to want to do a few recordings. With my plan with my kids is that I'm going to practice for a couple days and then try 1 or 2 takes, maybe put it away, listen to it, and then maybe come back to it another day if I think we can still do better. When you do listen to it, you want to listen to it back on headphones if you can, just to make sure that there's no extraneous noises. If there's something like a car alarm going off, you want to try to retake it. But if it's something minor, just send it in. It's not worth having to try to do the whole thing again, and I can edit that out. If I'm anticipating with my kids that it's likely that I probably won't get one full perfect take. That's totally fine. If you record this a few different times and you have like 2 different takes and you're like, okay, on the first time through, they messed up the words, but on the second time through, they sang the wrong note at the end, that kind of thing. Just send both of them and maybe send me an email when you do it. And then I will look for that and I can kind of splice those together. So we'll make it as easy as possible. Miss Myra, what do you think?
Oh, I like the idea of building up to the actual recording time. Even for my 11-year-old, when we were doing stuff in the spring, there was this intensity, the pressure, or like you said, just getting used to something in your ear, trying to sing. And if I had broken it up over a couple of days and letting kind of get used to the idea, hey, we're going to record this. We had certainly practiced it, but not necessarily with that in.
Hmm.
I think it might have even gone more smoothly with my 11-year-old. So I like your idea about that. And I also like the idea of giving them time to get used to it so that it's going to get better every time they run through it.
Yeah.
Certainly doing that all in one day is going to be exhausting emotionally for
Hmm.
everyone involved.
Yeah.
So we don't
Yeah.
want to make it a painful experience for anyone, especially our little guys, but you parents as well. So, and then we're going to do costumes for this, but we're not singing in costume. They're going to be more or less pantomiming to their own song, which will be layered together. So one is going to be taking all the recordings and layering them together, and then that track will then become the choir. And then the videos will be pieced together by our graphic artist, Adrian, who's a genius. And that's where the virtual beauty comes in of computers, because they can all be fit together. And that will be fun because we'll be on campus. There'll be a crash set up, and we can just basically pantomime our way through, get some footage of everybody in their costume. And I'll send out a sign up genius for you to sign up for times for that. We need to get a date with Adrian or whoever's going to be filming uh, that, and we'll send that out as soon as possible.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, great. Yeah, we want to, again, we want to make this as easy as possible. So if you have any questions, let me know. And I think when you're done with the recording on the iPhone, I forgot to mention that you can title it, because it's going to title it as your address, like where you are, which is a little bit scary, but so it helps you remember where you were when you recorded it. You can just go in, hit that, and then type in whatever you want it to be. So like I might put like Sammy take 1, Sammy take 4, and I'll tell you that even with the adults, we get takes of, like, sometimes I'll get take number 14 or 15 with the adults. So they have the same process. I tell them, only do 2 or 3 takes a day, and then come back to it, and you'll find that your interest in doing it, the willingness to do it, is better, but also the way that you record and sing it. So absolutely
great.
cool. All right.
Okay. Feel free to ask any questions that you might think of that we missed. So thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Juan.
Yeah.
It's going
Take
to be
care.
fun.
All right.
Great.